Hi guys, welcome back to another video on Addie's World. This is coming from lockdown Ireland for 6 weeks. Yay! But I had promised in my last true crime video that I was going to do a makeup challenge. I signed up to a makeup course from Kelidih MUA, the girl who owns Cash Beauty. She was actually running a Halloween course called Freak Week and I decided, why not? She did it anyway, so I might as well just try it. So I have bought wigs, I have everything laid out in front of me. I may have practiced a time or two, but I'm going to give it a go for you guys. I want to see your take on it. Am I just really stupid at it, or just give your general opinions? They can be good or bad. If you haven't been here before, hello, my name's Aodain. Lovely to meet you. I'm very new to YouTube here, and I do a bit of true crime, beauty, and everything in between. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe and click the like button and make sure your bell is turned on for all those notifications. Okay? I'm not claiming that I came up with this out of my head. I went to an online course. This is all from the creation of Kelidih MUA. So I don't know where it originated from. I'm not taking any credit for it. I was just going to learn how to do better skills. So let's jump on in. I have moisturized and primed my big red face purely because it is 20 past 8 at night and it's freezing, so we've had a fire going all day, so hence I apologize about my big red sweaty face. Let's do very basic half face normal makeup, half face see-through skull. I have everything laid out in front of me, so I'll put in the description box what I've used, where and how. I'm not going to be able to talk through this, so I'm actually going to do a voiceover for you guys. So I'm probably going to be listening to a podcast and talking away to myself, but voiceover it is. By the way, I've also decided to wear contacts to be able to see you guys better, because I was editing a video today and just the glare off my glasses. So I found these old contact lenses that I don't really wear anymore, purely because I have 2 stigmatisms in my eyes and they just become uncomfortable. The date was on them was 2021, so hopefully I'll have 2 eyes by the end of this video. I'm also going to zoom you guys in because I think it's too far away to actually see what I'm doing. Okay guys, what I'm doing here is I'm literally just marking out the middle of my face with just a lip liner, just down the center of my face where I want to kind of my normal makeup to meet the kind of white makeup of the skull. So I just continue it all the way down my neck. I'm just using the Cash lip liner, but it's just basically any lip liner will do. I actually like to keep it at kind of almost like a brownie kind of lip liner because I like the actual definition it gives. Now I'm on to my combination of my 2 foundations, which is the Pure and the Beauty Blender. Here I'm trying to say just use a small bit because I only have half a face. And yeah, I just go for it here. It's just like doing obviously a regular face. Yeah, it does almost go over the line you've made with the lip liner, but that doesn't matter because I actually clean that up later on anyway with a water wipe. Yeah, I'm just happy in my own little world. If you see me talking to myself, guys, please don't be worried. And I was actually listening to a podcast at the time, a kind of true crime one, and I was giving out socks. Yep, just my little double chin, making sure that it's all there. Just continuing it all the way down. Here's me thinking I can actually pose for stuff. Again, I just like the definition it gives, because once you put on the white makeup it almost gives it dimension. So yeah, I arse around with this a lot. MAC concealer, I'm getting better at the old putting it in front of the camera. Yeah, so as I say, this is just your regular side anyway, so just me speeding through it, using a lot less makeup. Actually, no, you don't use the same amount because you're like, ooh. This is a soooooo contour. It's actually it's just a cream contour. It's actually lovely. I went all cream products for this because it just, to me, makes my skin just a little bit juicier. And this time of the year, it is, because of psoriasis, because everything else, it can come across a little bit dry. So I like to make it juicy look as possible. I know I said that makeups were dark for me, but just look at the different colours at the side of my face. I swear, trust the process. Everyone always says trust the process. Yep, that's me reacting to something that's happened. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm like, ooh, powder my face. just do the eyebrow. I use the Cash Beauty 2 colours there, just to fill in the eyebrow. Again, I'm loving the old eyeshadows for the eyebrows. Bit of Honest Beauty blush. I put on a little, but then you say, I cut out a lot of this, but I had a lot on at one stage that I did have to go back. Again, I'm bronzing with the Tantour from Huda Beauty. Huda. Continue it all down my neck. God, you'd think I'd have white makeup on already, the colour of my face. Right, these are just face paints I got from Amazon. So, what I said earlier, I'm just cleaning up the side that there's not supposed to be makeup on. That's why I'm a bit carelessly putting on my other foundation. These Snazaroo ones are just water paints, basically. I got them on Amazon. You can get a pack of the red, the white, and the black. So again, just making it, coming down the line in the centre of your face, make it slightly darker, just where they meet, and then you're going to buff that out anyway. But it's just to give, again, the definition all the way down. You don't know how many times I practiced this before I actually did it on camera, guys. It's so funny. Yeah, that was a horrible part in the old podcast. It was about the doctor who was actually sexually assaulting people. So, hence my reaction. So the actual brush I used there, lads, guys, I actually bought a Morphe set. It was like €20 in a sale, and you got a face brush, but they got this tiny detail brush, and I've actually found it brilliant between that one and the Laura Lee one that I use, which is an L20 for the Laura Lee. The Morphe one actually doesn't have a number on it, so as you can see, it's just a teeny tiny detail brush there. And you just had, I'm just making sure that I really do it darker closer to the kind of split in my face, and then kind of lighten it. I actually think that part came out really well. I really like that. And looking straight on, that's why I use the darker. I like to keep the pencil almost like a neutrally nude tone. This part was the best part. You literally just wet your beauty blender, whatever you have. I think that's an e.l.f. sponge I'm using, which I actually find it a lot better. And just throw it all over your face. I had to cut a lot out of this because every few minutes my nose would go so nuts. It would go so itchy. You can see by my little face, I'm like a little ferret twitching. Like, there's so many times I had to go at my nose, and I'm like, nope, edit that crap out. I don't know why the other side of my face went itchy. Yep, that is me. Just now, when I was doing the course with Kelidih MUA, who I will link for her Freak Week, she did recommend almost like not the water paint for the face. I think NYX do the SFX makeup. That's that's a lot lighter than the one I'm using, and it's probably easier to see the definitions or the actual, say, the inside, the teeth and the bones, what I'm going to draw in next. But this is the only thing I had, and I just kind of went over it a few times to just make it a little bit more see-through. Really disgusting. Yeah, go back to that patch. Still didn't do any work. Then to kind of just hide my eyebrow, just spoolie into the white and brush up the eyebrow. Here I am trying to do teeth, and I really was struggling with this until I saw it in the course. It's literally, it was recommended just to do the width of your brush right beside each other, and then just do a little bit and actually pull it down. Go as far as just under your lip and then pull the rest of it down, and it gives the impression of teeth. And then again on the upside you do the same thing. You will see them a bit more. You can't see them brilliantly there, but you will see them when I put a bit more definition. I'll blend in some dark eyeshadow in between them all. And this is what I was saying about the definition. If I had a lighter white on my face, you'd probably see this a lot better. But it's what I'm doing now is basically just drawing in what should be in the inside of your skull, just bones and everything like that. probably not that many bones, but just to give it a bit of definition, and you'll see it comes together when you start to, it'll come together when you start to actually shade in stuff. This is just kind of laying the groundwork for it, really. Again, it's everyone's take on this. This wasn't the exact kind of layout that she did in her course, but I think it's just everyone's take on it. And I really hope this actually inspires some of you to try this one and show me, because I really need help in this department. I'm excited for Halloween, but I really need to up my game in the Halloween makeup. So just, if you have any recommendations, or if you have any looks or any tutorials that you follow, please send them on to me. I'd love to be able to just give it a try and see can I do any better. Again, I just said this wasn't in the course either. I just said I'd try to do a few, almost like it's like your spine, your column, your spine going down, just, and connecting bones to do it. I'm not a very good artist, but it worked. It was just my own take on things, and it killed a good bit of time, so it was so fun to do. God, this was very late at night, lads, and I went downstairs to my parents. They were like, what in the name of Jesus? So that is just a Morphe, kind of just a little packing brush. And what I've just kind of got a dark kind of grey black. It's actually from the Jeffree Star, God, I can't even remember which palette. So it's just a dark colour, and I'm just kind of putting a bit of different definition in between those teeth. My teeth didn't turn out as well as I wanted them to, but I'll live and learn, really. Again, I'm just putting a bit of definition in there. You'll see me kind of do that with then the kind of, say, the internal bones as well. With those contacts on, I'm never sure. I can never, so I have lights in front of me, I almost blind myself, so I know it's coming up on the video, but I'm never sure how well it's going to turn out. But I think it's turning out okay, and for my first attempt at doing Halloween makeup after practicing a wee while, I think it turned out better than expected. Again, I can't see down there no matter what way I hold that mirror, so I do apologise that I'm just throwing on a load. Yep, can't do it. Now I'm just giving a bit of definition to the line down the middle. On the normal skin side, I've given the neutral from the pencil, and this side I'm just doing the shade. Again, the same eyeshadow, just down the centre. Any dark eyeshadow, be it black, be it grey, mixture. Then I'm just going to do this eye, like normal, only a gothic version of it. So I'm starting off with my transition, packing it up there. It through the socket, slightly darker just to give a bit more definition and kind of blow it out a little bit more. Because, you know, even though you're half a skeleton, you still want it to look pretty. But you can see I get distracted then, I'm like, oh, nope. And it's all about refining this, to be honest. You'll see it, you'll come back to it so many times and you're like, nope, undo this. Oh, maybe I didn't edit all the itchy nose parts out. And I believe, yeah, doing a cut crease with the white face paint. Yep. Even I can't get over I had the balls to do this on camera. Please don't at me about his technique. I'm still trying. Yep. A lot of looking at myself in this, but just kind of defining a bit more on my lips. Again, I'm not really overly happy how the teeth turned out, but I do a bit more shading in the neck. Kind of emphasize the bones. Yep, just can't get that good angle. God didn't make me that flexible. Yep. So I always go over it again with more white down the center, and I'm kind of fanning it out a bit more to almost look like it's dissolving into the other side of my face. So just to make it kind of almost messy, but a bit more, again, darker and defined right at the edge. Gives it a bit more messy, but it also just looks your skin is dissolving into one another. Then I decided to get creative because I thought it was too bland looking and I couldn't really see much, but I should have just left it because, yeah. But feck it, it's a Halloween look, you can do what you want. I had a great time doing it. I have a double chin. Is there any Halloween looks, guys, that you'd like me to try? Again, if you have any tutorials, easy tutorials that you could recommend for me, I would love it so much. As I officially have the face paints. At this stage I'm like, can you stop messing? So I go back into my Cash Beauty palette, which I did the last review on, which is actually Kelidih MUA, her brand, so I said I'd keep it cash. Didn't realise I had the actual thing right in front of my eyes, but I'm just smoking out my eye and doing a kind of a neutral smoky look on this eye. I think I know what I'm tempted to do. Or do I? Yeah, I don't know why I left this part in, that you're now just looking at me holding up. It's a great advertisement for the Cash Beauty. I did attempt to have a cut crease on this side. Again, it was just something fun, and it was just to balance out both sides. One skeletal dark, the other is oh pretty. Just filling in my lips now with the eyeliner I used, or with the lip liner I used, sorry, to go down my face, and then just putting on a nude lip on top of it. This is where I think I ruined my, this is where I think I actually ruined my teeth, because I put on a black lip gloss and I tried to blend it, and I just didn't think, I should have just gone darker with the eyeshadow rather than using that, but again, I will learn for the next time. It's not Halloween yet, so I just wanted a bit more definition. Taking this off was a nightmare. I had lip gloss on my face. Mind you, the face paints are grand to get off, but the lip gloss nearly killed me. Yep, gonna take it off. Oh, I bought a green wig. Okay guys, here we have it. Thank you for sticking around that long if you have. I meant to say I have chosen a winner for the giveaway and I am going to be contacting them. So, fingers crossed. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Good, be safe, be careful. Bye.